Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a Wordle puzzle. There will be 3 word search puzzles that we attempt today. In each one, we just have to find a single word, the keyword. But there are other words hidden in the grid, and we don't know which one is the keyword. So we can find any word we can find, and then it will colour it grey, yellow and green, just like in regular Wordle, to give us clues as to what the keyword is. It will make more sense as we play it. Let's crack on with the easy puzzle to start with, of course. How about colon? Always very nice if it's the first word you find. We get there in 3 seconds. That is my fastest win, possibly my joint fastest win. But I'm sure the medium one won't be quite so easy. We need to find a word. How about complete? Is the puzzle going to be complete? No. All it's told us, we've got an L and an E in the word somewhere, and no C-O-M-P or T, and not a duplicated E either. Interesting. So the next port of call is to go, okay, can we find a word in the grid that's got an E and an L in? A different word, obviously. There's not that many words with an E and an L in this grid, because there's hardly any L's. Will it be as short as lie? No. But the L goes green, so that means it's definitely the first letter of a word, so we'll go for landed instead, and that was correct. Finally, we'll go for the big puzzle. This is so big, I need to scroll to find the whole screen. Let's start with some tenderness. Okay, we've ruled out all of those letters from being in the keyword. In hindsight, I should have tried a word that had a few different vowels in, although in my defence, yesterday's answer was relentless. So that only had a single occurrence, not a single occurrence, a single type of vowel in. So I thought maybe we'd have the same today. Anyway, what we need to do is find a word that's got vowels in that are not E's, clearly. And we also can't use R, S, T, N or D. That really does restrict things quite a bit. So this might be a bit tricky. I can see missing on the left-hand side and tracked diagonally at the top. Those definitely use new vowels, but they don't use new consonants. And we definitely need to use new consonants. How about chick? See, that's not part of the... You can't select chick, because there's also chicken. I'm going to go for chicken, even though I know it's definitely wrong, because we can't use the E and the N. I hoped it might give me some more useful information. It kind of hasn't. All we know now is that the I is definitely the third letter of the word. But surely there's going to be more than one thing in this grid that's got an I as the third letter. Although there might only be one word that doesn't use any of those other letters that we're not allowed to use. There's not a whole lot of I's in this grid, in fact. So maybe my next guess will be my last, because I will find out what the correct word is. How about male? Oh, it was a 4-letter one in such a big grid. That is really tricky. So I'm really relieved to have got that in only 3 guesses. That could have been very difficult. You can see how I quite often get it in 2. But that's usually because I've ruled out more letters on the first guess. I definitely should have done that today. But never mind, we still got there in 3. That's not too bad. Let me know if you shouted male before I found it. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.